Hello Cancers, Turquoise Tarot here with your reading for September 2017. I hope you're all doing well. I have a couple quick announcements before I actually start with the reading. One is I'm offering a special on my private readings. If you request a 20-minute one-question reading, it's $20. The turnaround time on those readings is 48 hours. And if you're interested, I will post the information in the information box below this video. Okay? The way my readings work is you email me your questions and I respond to you with a video, a private video of your reading. If after viewing that reading you have questions, follow-up questions for me, I'm happy to answer what I can for you. So that's one announcement. The second announcement is I know that this month in September the energy's been a little crazy, right? We've all been dealing with some intense energy, and we see it in our personal lives and also in the world around us and what's taking place. So I wanted to draw a couple cards from this other deck that I have. I haven't ever used it on YouTube, but it's called The Four Agreements. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz, and this was a book at one point. It's not really like a tarot deck, it's more of like motivational quotes. But I've had this deck for a long time, and I've always come back to it, you know, in challenging times. I've always drawn from it and drawn inspiration from it. So I'm just going to draw an extra couple cards at the end of the reading with this deck, okay? And that's it. That's all I got to say. I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading, and we're going to look at what the general energies, general messages are for you for the month of September. Give me just a moment here while I shuffle. So the first card we have out is the Queen of Swords. We then have the Empress, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, for the overall energy of the reading, it's the Star card. So I'm just going to shift these over, try to make sure that you can see all the cards, hopefully, in the reading. And please forgive me, I'm a Virgo, so I like everything like neat. Drives me crazy when the cards are all messy. Okay, let's look over the spread and let's see what messages are coming through for you. It's interesting to me that at the top, at the very top of the reading, we have the Empress. This is the only major arcana in the actual spread itself. We have the Star as the overall energy. So I think for you, these two cards are significant. Obviously because they're major arcana cards, but also because of where they are positioned. The Empress is at the top, the head of the reading. Being that it's a major arcana card, I think it's the primary focus for the month of September. The Empress is a mother, she's a wife, she's a ruler, she rules with her husband, co-rules with him, but she's more of a passive energy since she's of the feminine nature. She's not out there making laws, making rules, you know, holding people accountable to them. She's more of a passive energy in the sense that she's more receptive to what's going on in her environment. And she knows how to take the energy of what's being brought into her and how to use it to her best advantage. Okay? It's one of the many gifts of the Empress. So, I don't know if this is you, could be you, but I'm also feeling like more so this has to do with a female in your life that you're dealing with, you're working with, and for some of you, this is a lot of you, I think this is a mother, your mother or a mother figure in your life or an older woman that you may look up to, or this is you, you are a mother. However this person applies to you, there's a decision to be made about this person. Maybe it's in regards to your relationship with this person. Or maybe for some of you, you have some decisions to make, if you're the mother, regarding your children. Let me look here. I feel like this is a situation where we may have like a single mom, and I feel like this person, they just don't have enough time in the day. You know, there's just not enough time in the day to do what needs to be done, and they're overworking themselves. And it gets to a point where, you know, emotionally and mentally, physically, they're spent. So in the month of September, you're understanding that in order to take care of others, you have to take care of yourself as well. You can't run yourself ragged. Let's see what else is here. I think that for those of you where that situation applies, there's going to be somebody coming in to help. Okay? I feel like there's another female around you, possibly an air sign. That would be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I think that if you find yourself in a situation where you're just spent, I think this person's going to be coming in to help you, and I want to say even helping you care for the children. I'm kind of seeing like an emotional breakdown, but a breakthrough as well, for you who are single mothers and overworking yourself, okay? The Star card as the overall energy is definitely promising because it's renewing hope, it's restoring hope. But also I want to say with the Star card, it's an indicator that you need to take more time out to honor yourself and to honor your truth and to see yourself for where you are and who you are. So instead of ignoring your body when your body says that it needs rest, this is a time and when you're going to learn how to honor your body and honor your body's request. Honor your mind's request when you need a mental break, or honor yourself emotionally by knowing when to just detach and let something go, even if it's something that you're presently dealing with. I kind of feel like you're learning how to disconnect from it temporarily as needed be, so that you can just emotionally just have some peace. You know, you're tuning in with your body and you're tuning in with your spirit this month. Another message I have here is for some of you, I feel like there may be an ex-partner that you've long separated from, returning. Again, I'm seeing air signs. This may be somebody you have children with. May not, but there's somebody I think from the past that may be returning and wanting to work on the relationship. Now, you're in a position where you have to ask yourself, is this something I truly want? Because in the center we have the Two of Wands. So this is about really you feeling this sense of indecision. But the beautiful part about the Two of Wands is this man, he has a clear vision of what the two possibilities are and what the two potential outcomes are. So I feel like when you make this decision regarding somebody, you know what you need to know, and you're able to make the best decision for you. Okay? Let me just see. I'm just looking to see if there's any additional messages that I'm finding here. I feel like this month you're getting a lot of information thrown at you. And okay, this is what I'm kind of seeing. There's somebody who, they don't think before they speak. And they're the kind of person who gossips, maybe. And I kind of see you getting information from this person, and it's not accurate, or it's not 100% accurate. There's a significant detail being left out of the story that alters your perception of what happened or the story, okay? But this person intentionally leaves it out of the story. It's kind of like they like to start drama, like to start chaos or gossip, okay? Now you have an older friend, not older than you, but older than this individual, someone, you know, probably in your age bracket. This person is knowledgeable and wise, and I feel like this person also knows this person, okay? Like these two know each other. And this person, the more knowledgeable, wise friend, helps you see things from an objective standpoint, you know? Like whatever this information is, instead of really like acting upon it, this person's telling you, let's just see what happens, you know? I don't think that's 100% accurate. I think this person kind of finds the loopholes in this person's story, and they bring it to your attention, and it makes you aware that there's something you're missing. There's something that this person didn't relay to you, okay? You have some wise counsel with you, but also some information you're receiving, it's not 100% accurate, so just be careful of that, okay? I don't think it's anything too negative, but I just think it's somebody trying to stir like a pot somewhere. What does end up happening, though, when you hear about this is I feel like it gives you information to realize that you have to make a decision about something. There's a choice to be made here about something. And it may be regarding work, you know? If I can just give an example, and I'm not saying that this is what it is, but just so you can understand what I'm seeing. An example I would have is, let's say you have a coworker who gossips a lot, and they start telling you that there's a position opening up, okay, and it's one that you've always wanted, but this person's telling you you're not going to get it. This manager's already decided on who they're going to hire, and I already know because I heard from so-and-so this and that, and this, that, and the other. Maybe that's not the right story or the whole story, okay? And you have a friend, a coworker, or a peer who's more mature than that other person and says, look, don't listen to them. Go ahead and apply. See what happens. See how it goes. And so you have a decision to make, you know. A part of you, I mean, like I said, this guy, he's not blinded. He knows. I think you know that this person isn't completely 100% reliable, but at the same time, you know, you're kind of concerned about what they do say. Meanwhile, you know this person is wise counsel to you. So I feel like you know what direction you want to go in, and I think you're going to go ahead and maybe go for it. And if that, you know, if it works out that way and you go for it, there's going to be an ending to what you do now and a beginning to something new and something very promising. Okay? So I guess really one message I would have for you is trust yourself, trust your intuition. If you have naysayers around you, I wouldn't particularly listen. I think that's their own insecurities and fears and doubts or what have you that they're pushing on to you. Maybe they're intimidated by you and they want to go for this position. Who knows? Maybe it's something they're doing in that, you know, some kind of trickery, I would say. But it may not be. It just, you know, I just trust yourself first and foremost this month. For some of you, like I said, this may be an old love returning. You're going to know whether or not you want to be in this relationship. I see that this ex-partner, maybe he's been working on himself. I feel like, though, I feel like they're going to come in really unexpectedly. They've been working on themselves, they've been wanting to reconnect with you, but I think that for some reason in the past it just wasn't the right time. Now is the right time this month, and it restores a sense of hope and this could be you. You know, you could be the one reaching out to somebody that you've been trying to, you know, maybe work on yourself and better yourself for this person, and finally this month you reach out to that person and you may reestablish a relationship. I'm going to take the Gypsy Oracle cards now, and we're just going to look at this a little bit more in depth, see if we can get any additional information. I think first and foremost, I want to look at the Empress at the top. Got the Soldier. Yeah. There's a conversation going on here about security, stability, money. Again, I'm kind of seeing for some of you this is a work situation. So you're having a conversation. Now there's multiple, you see multiple people in here in this conversation card. I am feeling like you're the Empress, okay? And this Empress, let me just say this, she's also about things coming to fruition or reaping the fruits of your labor, okay? So if this is a work situation for you, this is an opportune time to go for that promotion, go for that career change, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. The naysayers over here, I wouldn't give them the time of day, but do listen to whomever it is that is by you, who you consider to be your wise counsel. This person is certainly going to help you progress in the direction you want to go, okay? But there's conversations going on, okay? You see it right here, conversations going on. And it's like you're torn between two people. You know who to trust, you know who not to trust, but at the same time you don't want to hurt feelings, right? You don't want to tell this person, well, I think you're full of BS and leave me alone or whatever. You just kind of listen to it. And again, with the Empress, she is someone that's more of a passive energy. She's someone who kind of sits back and observes and listens and then uses that information to the best of her ability to bring out the best positive outcome for herself, okay? This isn't you being aggressive back, or this isn't you gossiping back, or this isn't you even responding to this person at all. You're just receiving what they have to say, acknowledging it, but moving forward, okay? I think this person is coming up because I don't want you to feel discouraged from going after your goals or what you want to do this month simply because you have somebody on your, in your ear. Trust this other person who's motivating you and inspiring you instead. And I don't know if I explained these other two cards up here. On either side of the conversation card, we have the soldier and we have money. To me, this is moving on, getting more money, making more money. We see that with the Eight of Pentacles too. You're going to be busy, you're going to be working, but I'm feeling promotion for a lot of you. Promotion. Let's look at the Ten of Swords down here. Yeah, see, there's somebody that really, I don't want to say they're a foe. They don't really act like a foe. It's just they're misinformed and they're misinforming you. And they're stirring the pot, okay, on this Ten of Swords. But ultimately what it's doing is, don't let it keep you back from your gift and doing what you love, what you're passionate about. Again, with this, I'm feeling with this reunion card, it's typically a love card, right? And it talks about a union between a man and a woman, love between a man and a woman. In this particular situation, however, I feel like this reunion card is talking about this friend, this person of wise counsel. Because this person genuinely cares for you and wants what's best for you and wants you to succeed. This person genuinely loves you, as a friend. And I think that's, again, the person you need to listen to. That's your wise counsel. This Ten of Swords is in direct line with the Queen of Swords. So this is telling me, she's kind of putting an end to whatever BS you're hearing from outside sources. And she kind of protects you because she's above the Queen of Cups too. I feel like she protects you in some way from this person. Defends you in a way too, somehow. Possibly defends you, defends your honor. Maybe it's not so much that you're getting bad information. Maybe this person is spreading rumors about you at work, and it's causing you a little bit of drama. But immediately this person comes in, and this is the one everybody respects. Nobody respects this person. They know that they're a gossiper. They know that they go around and run their mouth. But this person they do respect, because when this Queen of Swords opens her mouth, she means what she says. Okay? And she doesn't mince words. So I think she's coming to your defense. And what happens here is there's new possibilities or new doors are opened for you because she speaks so highly of you. Let's look at the Two of Wands in the center. Pleasure seekers. Having a choice between two options, right? Knowing what those two options are. And this is about what you're going to do. Are you going to go for that promotion? Are you going to take advantage of this prime opportunity, this prime time to act and go after what you want? These three cards, Pleasure Seekers, Wife, and Servant, they have two messages for me on this Two of Wands. One is, you have to believe in your talents enough and know that you are mature, not mature, I want to say your talents are matured. In other words, you have great skills, great knowledge, maybe you're a specialist of some kind, and you are of great service to wherever you work, whatever you do for employment. And don't let some naysayers, or don't let these negative people around you who gossip and whatever, dissuade you from seeing the truth, and the truth being that you are capable, you are qualified, you are more than ready for this move, this advancement, I think some of you feel a little intimidated to go after it to begin with, and then this person just kind of, you know, puts a damper on it for you. Don't let them. Another message I got with this Two of Wands is it's almost like this Pleasure Seekers card represents this person, okay? And then I see the Wife card. This is the person who's really devoted to you. This is the person who really cares about you and wants what's best for you, is this person. And you got to think about what is really to your service, to your benefit. Whichever advice you're getting, either way, which one is for you? You know, if you know this person is just gossiping, why even listen to it? Why even give it the time of day? I feel like you do, but you shouldn't, because you shouldn't trust what they say. I mean, it doesn't matter what they say. They're just talking out of their butt, really. Look at the star. Something new and something ending. And gosh, we got hope. This is hope. We got hope on top of hope. Cards are saying have hope. Have faith. Please get some faith. Because something new's coming in, something's ending. Old job is ending. See that here with the Ten of Swords. You're moving up. And I really think this has to do with work, okay? For those of you where work doesn't even apply, again, this could be a relationship. We do have the Knight of Cups here, okay? Can be an old love, an old flame returning with the Six of Cups. It's a gift that this person is reuniting with you. It's like returning someone from the past, returning with something new, restoring hope in a relationship. So that's what I have for you, Cancers, for your general reading. I'm going to go ahead and move into the reading for singles for the month of September. Oh, Wheel of Fortune's popped out here. Oh, we got two. Oh my goodness, two cards popped out. We have the Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Something's ending. Something's done. Maybe it's your singlehood. Guess we'll see. First card out is the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Rods. Three of Rods. The Moon. The World. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Five of Swords. The Hierophant. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy for your reading is the Death card. Scorpio, maybe? Let's see. Let me just look over the spread here for a moment. I feel like some of you are dealing with a situation where you have a love, or not even a relation. It's not a relationship, but it's an on and off again kind of flame. Okay, with somebody. And I feel like this person, I just feel like you guys, there's a lot of passion, a lot of passion between the two of you, but it's so much passion that sometimes it creates conflict. You know, it's like instead of making love, we're fighting. You know, if we're not making love, we're fighting. That's the kind of energy, like that kind of level of intensity that I'm kind of feeling here. And this person comes and goes, right? But I kind of feel like in this month, this is the time when you have to say goodbye to that relationship for good. It's not serving you, and there's something much better for you coming in down the line. There's actually, you're meant to be with somebody. You're meant to be a wife or a husband, or you're meant to have a family. Like, that's where you're headed. This relationship, though, needs to end so that you can move into that kind of mindset and be open to meeting somebody new. You know what I mean? Instead of worrying about what's going on over here with this person who doesn't really have anything substantial to offer you. I don't feel like they love you. I feel like you want something more serious with them. They don't want it with you, though. Okay? So that's one message here. And let me just look. Okay, so here's another message. I feel like some of you have been eyeing somebody. You've been eyeing somebody, and this person is with somebody else. And you know that they're with somebody else. But I think you've been patient. And I think you've been kind of waiting for them to end this relationship. I feel like whom this applies to, it's like you have a friendship with this person's partner, this person's girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, whatever. But now there's some conflict in that relationship. And I think at the end of the day, what's happening is it's coming to light, it's coming to surface that you have this relationship, or you have this desire to be in a relationship with this person. It's like it was a secret, but now it's coming to light. We have big time secret going on here, guys. Big time secret. With the moon and the Seven of Swords, you guys have a serious secret, or somebody has a serious secret from you. I want to say for some of you, it may be that you're talking to somebody and you're not really in a committed relationship yet, but you're hoping it goes in that direction, right? I think you're going to end it because you find out he's actually married, or he's actually got a wife or children, or he lied to you about something, or she lied to you about something pretty significant. And you're done with it. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, for some of you, I feel like this spread is saying that if you've just, let's say, been single, you haven't had any of these issues that I've discussed, just doing your own thing, this is a month in which you may meet somebody, and I feel like it's an earth sign, so that would be a Taurus, Capricorn, a Virgo, okay, sun, moon, rising sign. But be wary of this person, because they have a big time secret. Big time secret. I don't know what it is, but it's a secret. I'm going to draw some cards to see if I can get some clarification. I just think they have a secret. And at the end of the day, you're going to feel as though you were used by this person. And I think in the month of September, this is the month in which you realize this person's using you, okay? This person does not want the same level of intensity or relationship commitment that you do. But ultimately, the ending of this on and off again situation, or your desire for a person that you can't have, I just feel like unrequited love, you know, but there's different scenarios. There's, you know, somebody else is married, or it's just not the right time, or maybe there's distance between you, or there's conflict in the relationship. But also I have to say, whoever this person is, they have a secret. And this month you're finding out what it is. And anyway, ending this relationship or ending this thing, it's going to lead you to the right person. It's like as soon as this is over, your ships come in, the Three of Wands. Okay, the right person comes in. And this is somebody who you're going to build a strong foundation with, a family with. Okay? We have the Hierophant underneath that, which talks about marriage, blessed unions. Let me just use these Gypsy Oracle cards, and I'll try to get more information for you. I want to look at the Five of Rods at the top. What is this conflict? I think when you find out whatever this person's big secret is, you're going to blow up. Yeah, you're ending it with that person. You realize that they're being selfish, that they were always in it for themselves. They're pleasure seekers, right? It's all about them. You see that with this card too, with the Five of Swords, which is underneath the Five of Rods. So we have two fives here, two fives representing conflict. Okay? They're in it for themselves, and we have the Death card here, we have the Death card here, we have the Ten of Swords up here. Don't forget, we have the Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune up here saying, we're putting a stop to this. It's finally over. Times are changing. Okay? We're putting a stop to it now. Whatever this is. Done. Over it. Now, you realize this person again. Haughtiness, arrogance, cockiness. Maybe they're like, you'll always be around. Oh, you'll come back. They don't care. They're in it for them. And you realize that they're just so cocky and conceited. It's always been about them. Why even give them any attention? Why even try? Unrequited love. Let's look at the World card in the center. I think that the World card at the center is beautiful because no matter what, this reading is grounded by this World card. This is about success. This is about victory. This is about ending an old cycle, an old phase, and moving on to something far better. Okay? You went through this experience with this person, being back and forth and whatnot. It was a personal lesson that you needed to learn because it was a growth. It was like a thing about maturity. Like you needed to learn something about love, about mature love. What's the difference between mature love and immature love? This was part of the lesson for you with this person that maybe you're interested in, or they're interested in you. You're talking to them, something like that. However it applies to you personally, but it's not someone who's willing to commit to you at all. Anyway, on the World card, we have the Old Woman, the Servant, and cheerfulness. I feel like when we release something from our past, when we let it go, and we decide to focus our energies on ourselves, that's when we attain true happiness. When we bring the focus back on ourselves and not servicing other people, and not servicing a relationship or a person that doesn't serve us, but turning the attention towards yourself, that's when you're going to find happiness. I want to look at the, oh, cards are dropping. I want to look at the Ten of Swords. And then I'll try to figure out what this secret is. I know you guys are probably like, oh, what's the secret? I'm sure I would be too. But I don't know if it'll answer me. We'll see. We'll see if we get an answer on that. All right, so Ten of Swords, we have house, conversation, and money. Ten of Swords with these cards is saying that maybe some of you are living with somebody. I want to say some of you have a roommate that you're on and off with again. I think you're going to move. I have to say that. That's for some of you. I feel like you're going to move. I also feel like for some of you, the ending of this relationship, there's a financial element to it. So I feel like this person may owe you money, or this person may, there's a conversation here about money with this person. And if it's not about money, then maybe there's a conversation just about security and stability and acknowledging that, you know what, I always try to be there for you, you're never there for me. I want security, I want stability, I want a real relationship, I want monogamy, I want something committed, I want something with a solid foundation here. That it's over, because you're not giving it to me. You've done this to me repeatedly. You know, I think I can try with you, or I think I may have a chance at something, and then I just get stabbed in the back. It's happened over and over again. I'm not doing it anymore. It's time for something new. Because the definition of insanity is repeating the cycle, doing the same thing over, and expecting a different result. You're not going to. It's going to be the same result every time. So really, it's about breaking away from unrequited love. Don't forget the moon. Melancholy, thought, love. All right, let me look at the Seven of Swords before I clarify or speak about this one. All right, so what is the deception? What is the actual deception? I feel like it's mental games, partially. I feel like it's mental games. Like, this person's promising you that they're going to be there, or that they want something more. The consistency card talks about, you know, a constant. It's something that's there. It's something reliable. It's something dependable. And this person may be lying to you with the falseness card, and then also with this misfortune card here, on either side of this, telling you this person's not being honest. Stop chasing after this person, because they're just destructive. Okay? So that's what I have for singles. Guys, I just want to remind you, oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't even read these on the moon card, right? We have melancholy, thought, and love. The moon card, I think you secretly know, you know already that you can't trust this person, but it's not like it's out in the open and you can call them out on it, right? So there's the thought card in the center. You want love, you're hoping for love with this person, but look at melancholy, you're not happy. You're not getting what you want. You're wanting something serious. You're wanting a commitment. You're not going to get it from this person. They keep you in this constant state of, you know, what can I do? What can I not do? Am I doing anything right? Or, you know, should I try this? Should I try that? Let it go. They're not worth your time. You know? There's something far better for you over here. Because the cards are saying when you let go of this, there's three people here, I feel. Maybe that's what it is. There's three people here. This person's not telling you about this third person. Or maybe you know about this other person and they're telling you, I'm breaking up with them, I want to be with you, but they're not doing it. You know, there's so many scenarios that this could be, guys. But at the end of the day, releasing this person opens up the opportunity for you to find real love. Okay? Once you, for good, turn your back on this person, which I feel like you're going to do this month, that's when real love can come in. Something substantial, something with legs. something that actually can take root in your life and be something where you build a strong relationship. Okay? So now let's go ahead and look at what's going on for couples. Cancers for the month of September. Okay. First card out is the Six of Pentacles. Magician. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. The Moon. The Knight of Rods. Ten of Rods. And finally, the Ten of Cups. Sweet. At the bottom of the deck, oh yes, I knew it was sweet. I got the Two of Cups. Let me scoot all this over, guys, so that you can see the cards. This is beautiful. Nothing bad to say here, guys. Just gotta say. I think that if you've had any problems in your relationship in the past, those are coming to an end this month, for sure. You're not going to feel that way about your partner. You're not going to feel like you guys are having to deal with a lot of drama. I don't see any drama. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I think financially you guys are doing well. I think that one of you may be hearing about a promotion this month, and that's really going to be exciting for the both of you. Okay? I think it's going to help you both be able to afford living a different lifestyle that you've been wanting to live. I'm not saying anything extravagant per se, but it's more like being able to travel more, maybe being able to move into an area that you've been wanting to move. So there's some exciting changes here for you in your partnership when it comes to that. Let me just look. So interesting, we have 2 9s and we have 2 10s. Something is near completion and something is completed by the end of September. So during the month of September, we're putting a close on something. And it's nothing bad. It's just tying up loose ends, kind of, in maybe whatever business dealings or community involvement that you and your couple may have. Or I'm sorry, you and your partner may have. This is a great month, I want to say, for you two to plan a vacation, and I want to say take a rest. This is a great month to take a rest. I feel like somebody, the wife possibly in the relationship, maybe the one who I know it's going to sound crazy, but I think there's a lottery win, or I think there's like they go to the casino and they win money. Somehow they win some money, and I'm not saying it's going to be something like crazy big, but it's enough that you guys are able to afford a treat for yourselves. And I think your wife is going to want to treat you this month to something. And it really kind of, whatever, again, tension that has been there in the relationship, maybe it's just from work schedules too. I think that's going to dissipate because you're planning a vacation or you're actually going on vacation somewhere. I see you having a lot of fun. I see you enjoying yourself, and I think this is going to be the perfect thing to reunite you and your partner together. You know, if the romance has been lacking, if the communication's been lacking, if you've been feeling like roommates more than anything, again, like I said in the beginning of the reading, this is sweet. This is sweet love. This is reconnecting with that partner, romantically, emotionally. spiritually, remembering why you love one another. And this is wish fulfillment. I think whether you realize it or not, you've manifested this. Maybe you've been desiring this for a while with your partner, and now it's materializing in your physical world. So it's very sweet. I can't really say anything bad about this. I think it's going to be a great time for you and your partner, though, to really relax and enjoy yourselves, you know? Let me look at this with the Gypsy Oracle card. This is beautiful, guys. I can even see for some of you, this may be even like a family vacation that you guys are going to take, and it's going to be so much fun. You guys are going to have a blast. But it may just be a romantic getaway, too. Let's look at the Four of Swords here, directly in the middle of the reading. Yeah, I kind of feel like your relationships become, in the past couple of months, maybe it's been a little bit mundane. You know, you've been working a lot, you do the same routine, the same schedule every day, and it's getting kind of monogamous and boring, and it feels kind of like you're entrapped in it. You're just repeating the same cycle over and over again. But somebody steps up to the plate in the relationship. Now, I feel like it could be the wife, but it could also be the husband. But somebody takes charge and takes initiative to heal the relationship and says, you know what, let's take a break. Let's take a much-needed break because we do work hard. And let's just enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor. Let me look at the Two of Cups. Yeah. We have sigh, surprise, and journey. Now, the sigh card, traditionally, typically, you know, it talks about saying goodbye to a lover. But I think for you, this coming up on the Two of Cups, reading the way it does for me, I'm seeing this card as you haven't had a connection with your partner for a while. Maybe you have felt like there's been some kind of distance between the two of you. And there's a pleasant surprise coming about where you guys, again, I'm feeling a trip or a journey somewhere. And this is where you reconnect with your relationship and regain that romance, sweet, sweet love. Let me look at the Ten of Cups here on the bottom. Gift, yes, reestablishing your relationship, reconnecting with your wife, reconnecting with your partner, reestablishing that contract, that agreement that you've made with one another. Not just the physical one, but the spiritual one, the emotional one. Right? It's a gift. It's a blessing. You're receiving some kind of opportunity. I think it's financially, like your partner winning money, you winning money, or just getting a bonus or something that's going to help you guys plan something beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Cancers. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm considering, oh wait, I'm sorry, I did this another reading too, and I almost forgot to use these cards. So let me go ahead and pull a couple cards for you, and then I'll say my goodbyes. Alright, guys. So the three cards that we have for you, this one is about don't make assumptions. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment to consider this. Second card you got was always do your best. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and when you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. And finally, we have be impeccable with your word. Enjoy heaven on earth. Impeccability of the word can lead to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. So again, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Thank you for watching. I did want to say real quick, I might be doing bi-monthly readings. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on how busy everything is. If I do, they certainly won't be as long as these videos. But I will keep you posted and updated with that. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, I'm offering a special, $20 for a 20-minute one-question reading, and you can find out information about that in the information box below. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful month. Bye.